You know that feeling, right? You sit down to do something important, maybe write a book, start a business, or even just get in shape, and you hit this invisible wall, a force that whispers every possible excuse until you just give up for the day. Well, you are not alone. That invisible enemy has a name, and thankfully, author Steven Pressfield gave us the battle plan to defeat it. So let's dive in. And this right here, this is the core of the whole thing. That gap, the one between the life you're living and the one you could be living, that's the battlefield. And that frustrating, powerful force holding you back, what Pressfield calls resistance, that's the enemy. And this is our guide, The War of Art. It's not just some book about painting or writing. It's a tactical manual for anyone trying to get out of their own way and do something meaningful. Think of it like Sun Tzu, but for your soul.
To win any fight, you have to understand the battlefield. And for us, that means we have to start by recognizing that the real war is the one that's happening inside.
Yeah, this is where the fight is. It's in that gym membership you never use, that business plan that's stuck in draft mode, the guitar in the corner that's just collecting dust. Every single one of those is a little skirmish, a battle lost in the bigger war for your unlived life. All right, every good story needs a great villain, right? To win this thing, we have to know our enemy. So let's put a name to the force that's been stopping us all along: resistance. Now let's be really clear here. Resistance isn't just you being in a bad mood or feeling a little lazy. No, Pressfield defines it as an active negative force. It's the voice of procrastination, it's that crippling self-doubt, it's fear, and its one and only mission is to keep you exactly where you are and stop you from growing. And its territory is way bigger than just art. Resistance pops up anytime you try to choose something that's hard but good for you in the long run. Launching that business, sticking to that diet, even pursuing some kind of spiritual growth. Any act that serves your higher self is basically a declaration of war on resistance. So let's look at its tactics. First up, it's invisible. You can't point at it, but oh man, you can feel it. It's that physical pushback, that repelling force that makes you want to do literally anything else besides the work you know you need to do. Second, and this is a big one, it's internal. We love blaming things, right? Our jobs, our families, not enough time. But Pressfield is crystal clear. The enemy is not out there. The call is coming from inside the house. It's self-sabotage, pure and simple. Third, this thing is insidious. It'll use your own logical brain against you, cooking up these perfectly reasonable-sounding excuses to start tomorrow. You're too tired, it'll say. You need to do more research first. As Pressfield so bluntly puts it, resistance is always lying and always full of shit. But, and this is its biggest weakness, resistance is an infallible compass. You know that project you're most scared of? The one that makes your stomach just churn with doubt? That is the work you're supposed to be doing. The more fear you feel, the more you know how important it is. And make no mistake, the stakes could not be higher. This is not a game. If you let this thing win, day after day, year after year, it will bury that unlived life for good. Okay, so we've identified the enemy. It's tough, for sure, but it's not invincible. So what's the plan? How do we fight back? The battle plan is actually a single profound decision. It's time to turn pro. This chart just lays it all out, the two opposing mindsets. On one side, you've got the amateur. They kind of dabble. They're a weekend warrior, waiting for the perfect mood, for inspiration to strike. The professional, they don't have that luxury. They show up every single day, rain or shine, because for them, the stakes are real. They're playing for keeps. They don't wait for inspiration. They work until they become inspired. So what does it actually mean to be a professional? Come on, it's not about a paycheck or some fancy title. It's about adopting a code of conduct, a set of rules for this war. This is it. This is the code. And it all starts with the one rule that changes everything. Show up every single day, no matter what. From there, it's all about mindset. You play for keeps because you understand the stakes are your life. You're patient because this is a marathon. You learn to act with your fear like it's a passenger, not the driver. And you accept zero excuses because you know they're just the lies of resistance. And look, being a pro doesn't mean you're a robot. Pressfield talks about his own daily ritual, which has lucky charms and even a prayer to the muse. The specific ritual doesn't matter. The point is having a routine, any routine, that gets you to the chair so you can do the work, so you can plunge in no matter how you feel. So when you finally commit, when you turn pro and you start showing up day after day,
something really incredible happens. You stop fighting alone. You actually earn a powerful ally in this fight, the muse. In Pressfield's view, the muse is a very real, almost divine force of inspiration. But here's the catch. She doesn't visit the dabbler or the amateur. The muse shows up to reward the professional, the one who proves their commitment through consistent daily work. And this is the secret sauce. Inspiration isn't something you just wait around for. It's something you attract. That simple, boring act of sitting down to work every day, that turns you into a magnet. Ideas, insights, breakthroughs, those are the iron filings, and they're drawn to your consistent effort. You don't find the muse, you make yourself findable. Ultimately, this isn't a war you win once and it's over. It's a daily practice. As Pressfield says, the dragon must be slain anew every morning. Resistance never, ever sleeps, and so the professional can never afford to either. The only question left is the one on the screen. Are you ready for tomorrow?